This guy has been all over the road.
Okay.
I got video of this guy stopping in the middle of the street, running through stop signs from the time we left out of Mount Dora.
Out of Mount Dora? Yeah. So can you just put your hands on the roof for me? I'm going to remove your, okay?
No, but I'm
prone to
seizures. You're prone to seizures? Okay.
I'm just trying to go to work, sir.
You're just trying to go home?
Work.
You're trying to go to work right now?
Yes, sir.
Your condition, you're definitely not going to go to work right now.
You're about to find 25-year-old Oscar Mayorga, a police officer with the city of Apopka, who's been on the force for about 6 years on the other side of the law. Now, if you're new here, I'm a former law enforcement officer turned civil rights activist, and we're going to break this video down. If you're wondering how I got here, check out the links in the description. It tells you how I became an activist. Several officers got a complaint that a reckless driver was driving in the vicinity. They responded and found a police car. When they arrived, the primary officer did not have his body camera with him. The interaction to that portion is not available. The primary officer was Officer Jordan Rubicek.
Hey, this guy has been all over the road.
Okay.
I got video of this guy stopping in the middle of the street, running through stop signs from the time we left out of Mount Dora.
Out of Mount Dora?
Yes. I don't know if he's intoxicated, having a medical condition.
Officers indicated that this was a retired police officer. He declined to fill out a statement, but provided some video. I've done a request to see the video, to see the driving behaviors of this officer.
Oh, by Lowe's on 441?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of them here.
Thank you, sir.
Unfortunately, with the body camera and the positioning of the phone, we could not see the video.
Why is it all yellow? It's all good. Hey, Officer Oscar, why don't we come back out here real quick? Come back here, boss man. It's all good.
Hey, man. So can you just put your hands on the roof for me? I'm going to remove your, okay? You got any other weapons?
No, but I'm
prone
to seizures. You're prone to seizures? Okay, I'll turn my lights off real quick for you, alright?
I'm going to put this in my car for the duration of this encounter.
The officer stated that he works night shift. I don't know how he can work night shift. If he's prone to seizures, he would be around these flashing lights all night long.
Okay, do you need EMS?
No. Here, let's just lean against my car real quick, alright? Alright, right here. It may get a little hot because it's an older car. Alright?
Many people that are suspected of DUI do make up many excuses for why they can't walk, talk, or stand straight.
Oh, 1026.
We'll just stay right there, alright? Yeah. You don't have your clicker with you?
No, sir.
No? Okay.
What time did you get off work today, man? What time did you get off work?
6:30.
6:30? What have you been doing?
The current time on the body camera is indicating that it is 6:14 p.m.
I got a foot pursuit.
You got to a foot pursuit? What time? What?
4 a.m.
4 a.m.? You work night shift?
Yeah, 8:30 at night to 2:30 in the morning.
Are you heading to work? Or where are you going?
Yeah.
You said you lived off of Outwater. It's all good. I'm right here if you need a lean.
Hey, if you work nights, where are you going right now?
I work day shift.
It's all good. I'll make sure you don't fall. It's all good. I'll make sure you don't fall. Alright?
Again, I'm prone to seizures.
Here, you want to sit down? You want to sit down? Here, you can sit down in the grass if you want.
The secondary officer on the scene goes back to the police car. He looks inside of it and does the unfortunate. Reaches in and unlawfully searches the car. Now I want you to take note of the seatbelt. That's a typical tactic that law enforcement do to avoid wearing seatbelts so that the car doesn't ding. I have a feeling that that evidence there is going to be suppressed by any first-year attorney.
He's already disarmed, sir.
You're just very, very top heavy, and you almost fell. So I want to sit you down in the grass, okay? So
Sit him in the back of the car.
you want to sit in the back of my car where there's AC? You're not in trouble.
Listen, do you need EMS or no?
No.
If you're acting like this way, I'd rather them come
Here.
and make sure you're okay.
Let's sit in the back where there's AC. All right, you're not in trouble. That way.
No, I know. I'm just trying to.
All right, come on. Ready?
42
We're gonna sit
uses.
down. All right.
Can you have EMS en route? He can't even stand properly. He keeps falling.
You want to throw my gun back?
Huh?
He keeps stumbling.
Do you smell anything?
Yeah. And there's a
What do you
beard.
smell?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just making sure. What type of beer can?
He said it was in his center console when he first got there. It was.
Hey man, just sit down.
Hey. Sit down, sir.
We're just having EMS come check you out.
He moved the beer can because when I
What
got
type of
there,
beer can was it?
hold on. He moved it, put it in between the seat. So I looked in there, I saw it, I grabbed it, and it's a 7.5% alcohol, some kind of ale. I don't know. It's like a homemade one or something. I don't know. It's on the driver's seat right now.
Huh?
Sir, did you do anything to celebrate today, man?
No sir.
No? Listen, man. I smell the alcohol coming from your breath.
Okay.
Are you willing to perform standard field sobriety exercises?
Okay.
You are?
No.
You don't want to do them? Okay. EMS is going to come check you out, and if you have to go to the hospital, then we'll go from there, okay? We all make mistakes. I get it.
Yeah.
I know our job's stressful. I get that, man. You sounded like you had a stressful night last night.
When encountering law enforcement and their request to do field sobriety exercises, in Florida, you're not required. You're only required to submit to a breath test.
How old are you, man? How old are you?
25.
25?
Sorry, when I was 19.
You started, oh, okay, so you've been here for a while.
Yeah, 6 years.
6 years. Are you still an officer?
Yeah.
Are you in a special unit?
No.
You're in road patrol?
Yeah.
Hey, Oscar. Can I call you Oscar?
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and take your belt off for me, man, okay? We'll take everything and everything will be in your car. Do you have your keys to your car too?
They're in the cars. Go grab the keys.
Alright, I got it, man. Watch your radio. Is this a button on top?
Yeah.
If this were you or I, do you think we would get the same treatment? Would you be able to remove your work uniform?
Do what? Can't hear you. I know you don't want to go to jail. No one wants to go to jail.
The officer that you're seeing in the reflection here has arrested another deputy. This will be his second police arrest.
How'd you end up in this position today? Why'd you make this decision?
But my life sucks right now.
Why is that? I got you. You and your girlfriend having a hard time?
Huh?
You and your girlfriend having a hard time?
Oh, no.
Is it work related?
Work.
Yeah. What's going on with work?
Everyone's just looking for that. I mean,
Do what? Everyone's just what?
and I'm pretty much putting everyone in the play. Sorry, it's really hurt. Do you mind?
I can't, man.
Now the officer is complaining about his wrists hurting. I guess the old saying, "They're not made for comfort," should apply here too.
You know what? Honestly, if it's up to me, I would 100% say yeah. But our captain is here because of the situation. And your sergeant's going to come, we're going to talk to everybody, and we're going to make an ultimate decision. Okay?
Well, there you go. These guys give this guy special treatment. They get to have everybody make a decision, not based off of the facts or the evidence before them, but what everybody else wants to do. If this you or I, we wouldn't have a captain, we wouldn't have our boss, we wouldn't have anybody here. We'd either have to do the field sobriety exercises, not do them, and face the consequences of going to jail. The officers ultimately effect an arrest and do place him into custody. Once inside, this breath test operator gets the machine ready to be able to take samples to determine the blood alcohol level of the breath. Remember, in Florida, you're required to take a breath test. It's called implied consent. Now, with instructions from many attorneys that I have been in contact with, their recommendations is to consult with them before submitting any evidence. However, police officers are not going to let you make contact with your attorney at this point. It's called a passive refusal.
I gotta ask you some questions, okay?
Yeah.
Were you operating a vehicle at the time of the traffic stop?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Were you operating a vehicle at the time of the traffic stop?
Yes, sir.
Where were you coming from?
My house.
Where were you going?
To work.
What street were you on?
When you guys stopped me, I was on Grove Avenue.
Grove?
Yes. Is this going to result in me getting charged with something?
We will see. I can't tell you that right now. Yeah, like a minute. We gotta do the samples, okay?
Of course.
Keep going, stop, keep going. Don't stop, I'm great. Keep going. Good. More Stacy. Alright, one more sample, okay? Same for you last time. Keep going, over there. Keep going, don't stop, keep going. Stay. Do you want to know what you blew?
Huh?
Do you want to know what you blew?
I know it's over 2.0.
No, it's over 2.0? 0.2 you mean?
Yeah.
It's 0.391. So you're over 4 times the limit.
Over 4 times, nearly 5 times, the amount of the legal limit allowed in Florida at 0.08.
Well, again, bro, I know you didn't make me try to lose my job, but I put myself in this situation, so.
Yep.
You good, sir?
Okay.
Happy 4th of July.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me just put this on. You been here before?
No,
Never?
I'm a police officer, so.
You're a police officer? Where? Parker Police Department? What are you here for, bro?
DUI.
Okay. Over here, sir. I'm sorry that you're going through that shit right now. Standing for
Work every day?
Star?
Take days off?
Nah, he don't take no days off.
Yesterday, 5 times.
I worked all weekend. I had to get this back though.
Which shift is your shift? Today or yesterday?
Today's my shift.
So you were overtime on yesterday.
All weekend I was overtime, yep.
Ah.
That's his.
Not good for you, Bob.
That's y'all's. How much money is it?
That's fine. You know, we don't mind if you want to.
If you do it, we still gotta work on it.